A couple of returns from some 90s characters. Dutch and Night Thrasher returned this week in issue ones. So I wanted to take a look at these, starting with Night Thrasher. Marvel Comics, this guy was a new warrior back in the day, kind of a skateboarding superhero. And now he's older. He's back in New York. He apparently died in some sort of cosmic mix-up back in 2015. But he's been returned to life now, somehow, in a Marvel way. And he's back in New York, and he meets Silhouette, who's an old New Warriors team member as well. I think it's his sister, maybe. And yeah, he basically starts to fight crime again. He runs into these gang members. You know, here he is. He puts on the uniform again and goes out to fight some crime. And he runs into this leader of the gang, this huge dude with this hoodie. And they seem to have a familiarity. And sure enough, they do know each other. It's Rage, another previous member of the New Warriors. I think he was an Avenger as well. And he just lays out Night Thrasher, leaves him laying in a pool of his own blood. And he's going to have to regroup and come up with a new plan. So I think there's a backup story here with Silhouette. Anyway, you get the idea. A little bit of 90s nostalgia with Night Thrasher. It was okay. I probably won't pick up the rest of the series, but I liked the original New Warriors. This was worth a shot. Which brings me to Dutch #1. Now, there's a backstory here. Dutch was like a member of Youngblood and other teams in like the Extreme universe created by Chap Yap. And just kind of one of these dudes, one of these like generic, here he is. I'm not going to say generic. He was like, a cool character at the time. But I think that's all he appears in. He wasn't a big feature. I don't remember him being like the lead of any of his own series. And then, so that was, I hadn't thought about Dutch in forever. But then the creators of this series, Joe Casey, Simon Gain, and Francesco Segala, this came out recently, Dutch Zero, and this collects a story about like Dutch coming back from retirement. He's an older dude now. It kind of has like an old man Logan vibe, and so he's opening up some old wounds, and so I liked it a lot. So this was a reprint of a collection from, if you ever read the Image anthologies, the 30th anniversary anthologies, these had a bunch of, different creators' stuff in them. And so if you want to track down the originals, it was issues 5, 6, and 7 have the original Dutch stories in them. And I guess these were enough of a hit or whatever that they are doing a short 3-issue miniseries, I guess. And this is the first issue of that. And I liked it. It was really well done. The art is fun. There's like some nostalgia stuff in it, of course. This character, for instance, is Infinity, another random extreme character. Maybe she looks familiar to me. I can't tell you anything about her, but she's in here as like the head of like a CIA sort of division. And it's fun. There's kind of some back and forth. I think the art is cool. And the idea of like this disgruntled old dude going up against, some heavy duty forces with a cliffhanger here, him falling out the window fighting some robots. It was fun. So I enjoyed Dutch more than I enjoyed Night Thrasher. So I'll probably keep reading Dutch. Maybe not the Night Thrasher.